You have to daily send me the message, whatever the target that you have completed. Okay, your target starts from today, and your target that provided to you from in this format. Okay, this is your target for the next 8 days.
I worked for a year in Vedanta Resources, which is into metal and mining in Goa. Post a year, I left the job. I wanted to give like 2 years dedicatedly for the UPSC Prep.
We are doing the study in a phase wise. That is Buniyaad phase, ramp up phase, booster phase, prelims oriented phase, and smash mains phase. Okay, these are the phases that we are following or we are reading.
I am any which way starting it afresh, so why not take a new optional? So Anthro is something that I am more inclined towards because it has science as a backing and that makes it more structured for me to study.
Every two months there is a one revision cycle is there. Okay, whatever we have done in this, we will complete the phase 1 and phase 2. So what would be object of this? Write like a topper. Okay, write like a topper. That is essay writing that we are going to do. Understood? Hi Janvi. This is Avadhoot, your mentor from Civilsdaily IS Institute. Okay. So this is our orientation session, and in this orientation session, we are going to discuss the 4 agendas. Okay. Yeah. The first agenda is to know the student, to know or to understand the student's preparation. Okay. Second agenda is what is the strategy and what is the schedule for the next 1.5 year, along with the components of the program, UAP program, Ultimate Assessment Program. Third agenda is what sources we need to follow at the initial stages. And the last one is the what is your target for the next week, how to rate that target. Okay. So in this 4 agenda, we are going to discuss. So let's start with the first agenda to know or to understand about the student. Okay? So you can just tell me that what is your 10th marks, 12th mark, graduation mark, 10th mark, 12th mark, and graduation mark. You can just tell me. And right now, what you are doing, so you can just inform.
Okay, so I'll keep it brief.
Yeah.
I'm from Ahmedabad, Gujarat. So I studied in Gujarat board. 10th I scored 92%. 12th I took PCB. With bio I scored 81%. Later on I had decided that maybe bio is not something that I don't want to go into medical. So I changed my streams. I decided to do management because I wanted to do MBA. So why not do BBA? So you have a national level exam that from science stream you get into BBA. So I got into Nirma University in Ahmedabad, did my BBA, completed it in 2018. Then for MBA, I enrolled into NMIMS Mumbai. So I specialized with HR as an option. Post that completing my MBA, I maybe by the end of the MBA, I was inclined more towards civils, but thought that it is better that I make a base for myself in the corporate career and then take the plunge. So I worked for a year in Vedanta Resources, which is into metal and mining in Goa. Post a year, I left the job. I wanted to give like 2 years dedicatedly for the UPSC Prep. So I gave the first attempt. The first attempt was not good. I think very misaligned to understand like what you want. Second attempt went well. So 2022 was the first attempt, 23 was the second attempt. I think I did fairly well in the second attempt, but prelims did not go. Maybe that paper was very different from what it was throughout the years. I think second attempt where I scored was 67 in paper 1, and of course I cleared CSET around 75, 80 marks. So this was the second attempt. As I told you, I had decided that I will only give myself 2 years dedicatedly. So I thought, okay, this did not work. Let me take a break from this because I did not want to go in the loop of just chasing one thing. So I came back to corporate. I joined a company in Delhi. So I currently work in Delhi. I have just come home for a break. So consciously for like 15 months or a year and a half, I have not prepared. I took a break because I wanted to reassess that do I still want to prepare, or if yes, what and how I want to do it. December, like just the last month, I got married. So, and I thought that okay, now I have made my mind and now I want to give one more attempt. So I'm very sure that I just want to give one more attempt. So 2026 it is, and want to give it all and just want to change few strategies. But now I understand that working along with job, it is difficult for me. And I had taken a long enough break. So not very confident on my preparation, though I was like very happy with 2023 attempt, my preparation at least. So yeah, this is the brief. I had management as my optional. So I had completed it because that was something that I was more inclined towards. But maybe I would want to reassess my optional. And so I thought of taking anthropology. I spoke to a few people who gave mains and I was preparing along with them for my optional. They also thought that maybe if you give in more efforts, you do not get around 280 or more than 300. So that would not be a fair chance for you. So I thought that, okay, I am any which way starting it afresh. So why not take a new optional? So Anthro is something that I'm more inclined towards because it has science as a backing and that makes it more structured for me to study.
So you have attempted 3 times, huh? Prelims before that.
Twice. 22 and 23.
22 and 23.
Yes.
Okay. So 24 you haven't attempted. And
No.
And
Yeah.
25 also you are also not attempting.
Yes.
Okay. So 2026 is the target for you. You can just inform me that what is your score in 2020, because you have told me that 67 in the 2027.
I think I scored in the 60s only, but just the difference was in 22. The cutoff was in 80 something, okay, and
something.
20.
At that time you qualified for the CSAT.
Yes. CSAT I qualified both the times.
Okay. So in 2023 you got 67 marks. Means you missed cutoff by the 5 and 8 marks.
Yes.
And currently you are doing anthropology. Have you taken any coaching regarding for the
Yeah,
GS
no.
and
So it has just been like a few days. I thought that I want to change my option. I started reading about sociology and anthropology, like two things that I had. PubMed was not something that I was interested in. And then now I have just narrowed it down to anthropology. I was just checking the resources available freely on EPG Pathshala and stuff like that.
Okay. And regarding the GS, have you taken any coaching before that?
Earlier, yes, I did. So if I like talk about all the coachings, initially I enrolled with Byju's. I think they gave me a starting point, but it was like no mentorship. I got the material. I did start with it. Then later on, I did my own research. But what actually helped me was when I enrolled for a prelims course and an answer writing course with. Okay, I have forgotten the name.
Okay, no worry, no issue.
Yeah.
Okay. Means that you haven't taken
Sarthi IS is
okay.
when I had got into, and then 23 attempt I had given an exam for Gujarat State. So basically they guide aspirants
Okay.
and there is an institute known as PIPA run by the government, of course. And so I was just studying that and that gave me the atmosphere to study.
So okay, from that I got to know, and I got to know that what is your exact preparation level. Okay, so
Okay.
we will start for the 2026 in a fresh mode. Okay. Let's move on a second agenda. Okay, that is what could be the strategy and what could be the time schedule for our study. Okay. Yes, despite being you have completed this subject, basic subject, we are refurbishing that subject again. Okay, reviewing, revising that those subject again. Okay, but with our own strategy. Understood? So, am I audible?
Yes, yes, you are.
Okay. Okay. So we are doing the study in a phase-wise manner. Okay. Let me finish first. What is our idea to do the things? Then we will shift according to your needs.
Okay.
Got it? Yeah. So first you listen this, and then we will discuss what could be the beneficial for you. Okay. And if you have done these things from this perspective, then uh, uh, then we can carry on that, or else we will make some certain changes in that. Okay.
Okay.
So the first thing that we are doing the study in a phase-wise manner. That is Buniyaad phase, ramp-up phase, booster phase, prelims-oriented phase, and smash mains phase. Okay. These are the phases that we are following or we are reading. Okay. So in the first thing, in the first phase, Buniyaad phase, the 5 subject is most important in preparation: politics, modern history, economy, geography, and environment. Okay. These are the 5 subjects. In that 5 subject, we are covering the subject from 2 sources. One is the basic source. Okay. And second is the reference source. Understood? The basic source is the NCERT. Different for, means there are certain 10 to 11 NCERTs that we need to follow for the reading. Okay. And the reference source is different for different subjects. Okay. So these are the 5 subjects. This means if we have taken, if, for example, if you have taken the polity subject, we will complete the Indian Constitution Network and political theory. Both are class 11 NCERT. Okay. And additionally, we will do the reference book M. Lakshmi. Okay. Once we complete the Lakshmikant and the NCERT, we will give the prime prelim basic test. Got it? So then we will shift the next subject. So subject chronology or the we are not following like this. We will shift the subject. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. So first of all, why we are doing this phase? The objective of this phase is the basic conceptual understanding. Okay. If you're able to understand the concept, then easily you can solve the MCQs also, and easily you can write the mains PY2 or the mains answers also, descriptive questions also. Okay. So how we can achieve that conceptual understanding? It is the most important thing that we are learning from this phase. Okay. So for the NCERT, we are solving the NCERT chapter-wise exercise. Okay. The exercise we have to solve not only objective but also the descriptive questions. Understood? Okay. So once we complete the chapter from reference book, we will solve the mentorship test, that is chapter-wise MCQ based test. Okay. And once we complete the whole subject, we will uh, give the subject-wise test, that prime prelim basic test, that is core test of that particular subject, conceptual test. Additionally, what we are doing, we are practicing short answers. Okay. This is the first thing that we are going to do. The short answers. Short answers means we are solving the mains previous year questions, PYQ, especially from 1979 to 2012. I provide the PDF also you. Okay. Of that, we need to solve the mains PYQ from 1979 to 2012. Understood? Okay. So what we are going to do here, from the chapter wise MCQ, from the NCERT exercise, and from this mains PYQ, short answer in the form of short answer, we will understand what is the knowledge that we have gained regarding this 5 subjects. Okay. If you got this knowledge of this 5 subjects, you can easily correlate the static subject concept in the current affairs also. Okay. And this will help you in the next. Okay. The conceptual understanding will help you next phase. The next phase is the mains oriented ramp up phase. Okay. In this, we are going to cover the GS 1, 2, 3, 4 subject, all subject that we are going to cover. Okay. So whatever the thing that we are doing in the first phase, we are not following the second phase. We are following the second phase, additional subjects. Okay. Like post-independence, world history, society, ancient medieval art and culture, okay, physical geography, resource geography, then social justice, IR, okay, then technology, security, means ethics is there, ethics case studies is there, ethics theoretical part is there. So we are we are reading all the syllabus. Okay, so this is the first agenda of these 2 phases. We have to cover all each and every aspects of the prelim plus mains, means concept plus mains syllabus. Okay, so what could be the objective of this page? The detailed study of mains examination. Then how we can evaluate this phase. Okay, once we complete the GS1 subject, we will solve the mains essential test or mains essential program. That is static based test. Is there 20 questions is there, 10 questions 10 markers, 10 questions 15 markers. Okay, descriptive there. Again, with the help of mains PYQ, we are also practicing the long answer. Here we are solving the short answers, means only body. Okay, here introduction, body, and conclusion regarding that particular concept. Okay, then additionally we will follow the mains PYQ subject wise PYQ based X factor notes, and also the mains oriented short notes making. Okay, and additionally what we are going to do, once we do the short answer, then long answer, then we will shift to the essay. Okay, so from the short answer to the long answer, and from the long answers to the essay writing, it will help you to enhance your sustainability of your answer writing. Understood? So once we complete these both phases, we will shift to the booster phase. These are the revision based phase. Every 2 months, there is a one revision cycle is there. Okay, whatever we have done in this, we will complete the phase 1 and phase 2. So what would be objective of this phase? Write like a topper. Okay, write like a topper. That is essay writing that we are going to do. Understood? Okay. So once complete the phase, this phase, we will start the from the first phase, we will start the prelims oriented phase. Okay. Start from the first phase 2026 prelims oriented. So strategy and timetable will be shared you on that time. Okay. So what could be done? We will do that dominate prelims crash course, prime prelim advanced test. Here, in the initial phase, what we had focus on the basic test or core test. Okay. Here we will solve the prime prelim advanced test and the full length test. Understood? Okay. So once the prelims ended, we will shift to the smash mains phase. Okay. It will started after prelims. The strategy and timetable will be shared you on that time. Okay. Here means in the phase second, we are covering all static. Okay. And in the mains oriented, we will especially focus on static plus the current affairs. From the Smash PYQ lecture series, X Factor notes is there, burning issues is there, and regular Samachar. Understood? So this could be the our timeline for the next. Means if you find out, means this we can consider it as an calendar wise. Then till April we have to do the Buniyaad phase. Okay, 100 days. January, February, March, April, May. April. These are the 3 months that we need to complete the Buniyaad phase. Even if we complete this Buniyaad phase in 1.5 year, half month, then it is fine. Okay, then we will shift to the ramp up. Ramp up phase is the 4 month, means May, June, July, August. Okay, till August end, we are going to cover the ramp up phase. After that, 2 months, September, October, revision 1, November, December, revision 2, and January, revision 3. But and from first phase, prelims oriented, and after prelims, smash mains oriented. This could be the timeline. Okay, means this will help you to keep in your mind that what is the target, means last target to complete the basic things. Understood? Able to understand this?
Yeah.
So second part of the second agenda is that what are the different components of this program? Okay, the ultimate assessment program have the 5 main components. Okay, so what are the first component is the target setting, second is the revision strategy, third is the samachar method, fourth is the fourth is the testing, and fifth is the mentorship. Okay, so let's start with the one by one. We will discuss. The first one is the target setting. Okay, there are 2 types target we are going to follow. First is the phase wise target. Okay, phase wise with the macro target. Okay, macro target is the phase wise, means whatever the thing, means we have certain objectives regarding that particular phase. Here, techniques of short answers we have to learn, and basic conceptual understanding. These are the 2 techniques that we have to, means main prior or focus area from this phase. Okay, and we will utilize these techniques and the concept in the second phase. Okay, the second target is the micro targets. The micro targets are the subject wise. Okay, so each subject strategy, approach, and target will be provided you before start of that subject. Okay, or else before start of that source. Okay, these are the 2. Means source means NCERT, If we are reading the Indian Constitution Network and Political Theory, we will take the session. Means in today's session, I will explain you how to read that NCERT and what are the objectives to read the NCERT. हमें NCERT से क्या चाहिए? Understood? If we start the Lakshmikant, then I'll take the session before that and I'll explain you how to read the Lakshmikant, how to follow the micro themes. What is these are the different things that we are going to discuss in that particular session. So it is not possible, or it is possible, but it will means it will impossible to understand the whole strategy or whole subject strategy in one session. Okay, rather we will divide that our energy and we will secure that energy to understand when to read and what to read. Got it? Yes. So second component of the UAP program is the revision strategy. So we are following the two types of revision. One is the daily revision, second is the weekly revision. As you are a working student, then we are definitely follow the weekly sessions. Okay, weekly session, Saturday, Sunday, weekly revision that we can do. Understood? Yeah. So third component of the UAP program is the Samachar Manthan. Okay, Samachar Manthan is actually the weekly current affairs issue analysis program. Okay, whatever the current issues there ongoing, it has been explained you through the videos or through the live lectures. Okay, the Saturday Sunday is the live lecture. You can means you have to attempt that live lectures, and on that basis you have to read the PDF. Okay, of that particular issue. Means the current affairs issue analysis is the is given to you in the two format. One is the video lecture or the live lecture, and second is in the PDF format. Okay, once you read this or once you understand it, then we have to evaluate the Samachar Manthan's understanding. Okay, what we have to understand that particular thing. So the test is the evaluation component is there in the Samachar. Okay, we have to give the two types of test. One is the descriptive answers, 5 questions is there. Okay, one question is a 10 markers, 4 questions is a 15 markers. Okay, and second is the objective test. Objective test, 20 questions is there. Weekly you have to solve these 5 questions, and weekly you have to write these 5 questions. Okay, and submit to evaluation team. The procedure of submission I have provided into the that Telegram. Okay, and second, you have to attempt the objective test from the portal itself. Okay, and the fourth thing in the Samachar Manthan is the model answer of that 5 questions. This will guiding you how to write answers or what you need to be, what content needs to be added in your answers. Understood? Okay, so these are the three main components. These are the three components. Let's move on the fourth component. Fourth component is the testing component. Okay. We have 3 types of tests. Okay. First is the objective test, MCQ based objective test. Okay. One is the subjective test like the prime prelims basic test, and the second is the prime prelims advanced test and full length test. Okay. So we have placed in that phase which test we have to do in what phases. Okay, so it will be clarified in your mind that what we need to do at what time. Got it? Yes. The second test type is the descriptive questions type. Okay, that is mains oriented test. So there are 2. One is the static based mains essential program, and second is the smash mains. Okay, so mains essential program in the phase 2 and smash mains in the smash mains phase. Okay. Yes. The third type of test is the essay test. The essay writing is here, and in the booster phase is itself also, and post prelims the smash essays are there. Okay, so these are the 4 components. Let's move on the 5 or most important component is the mentorship. Okay, so actually mentor is the bridge between student and the UPSC exam. Okay, so the mentorship is based on the 4 pillars. Okay, the first pillar is the schedule. So this is our schedule. This is our daily schedule. So weekly schedule is what? So weekly schedule, what we are going to do from Monday to Friday, we are reading GS and optional. Okay, Saturday, Sunday, we are revising this GS on a Saturday and optional on Sunday. Understood? So this is our weekly schedule. Okay, and in that week, what we need to read that we will discuss in a week-wise manner. The target will be provided you on a week-wise manner. Okay. So in that schedule, what is the focus point of ours? Our focus point in this case is to understand the concept. because UPSC is asking questions based on the concept, and that concept that we are covering from basic source, reference board, X factor notes, reference book for the mains, then essay writing practice, mains PYQ solution, smash mains wali page. Okay, different material is there. Okay, once you read this, the third pillar is most important. This is the evaluation. Evaluation means whatever we have learned in this particular time, we have to evaluate it is based on the testing component. What it and whatever the result of test is there, you can share with me. Then the fourth pillar is the feedback from the mentor. What is this is the fourth pillar. Are you able to understand these both things? Agenda one and agenda two. Do you have any thing you want to ask? You feel like that this is not understood by you, or you want some more clarification regarding? Able to understand?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So third agenda of our discussion is what could be the sources. So I have given a source list to here for the phase one. Okay. For the phase one, the source means we can change the sources also. Okay. This is not like you have to read only this sources. We can change the sources, but the discussion regarding the source we will start means we will discuss before the start of the subject. Okay, but the source is available with you. At least it should cover 80 to 90% syllabus of the UPSC. Got it? Yes. The first is the source list I have given you. Second, the video guide provided to you how to access the portal, Civilsdaily portal. Okay. Third thing, the self-evaluation strategy, checklist approach, how to do this thing. You can ask me after 15 days. Okay. I'll explain you in that session. The self-evaluation strategy, how to use and how to utilize for the evaluation purpose. Revision strategy, I already explained you. This is the guideline for the submission of Samachar test. Okay. Then the Civilsdaily planner and yearly plan I have shared with. Okay. The three agendas has been done. Okay. The fourth agenda. So before start of the fourth agenda means whatever the time schedule or the strategy that we have discussed, do you want to change in that or we can follow this?
I think I would want like polity and what I know from my previous to an extent attempt and what I analyzed my own preparation. Polity, economy, environment, I was fairly good with because they were concept oriented. Where I thought that I could have done better was history, especially ancient medieval, and so I have a fear of these subjects, and so I would want to tackle them first. And second would be geography, like the static things, the concepts. I had a fair understanding of it, but when it comes to mapping or anything, that I had to do like a multiple revision, that was where I did not do well.
Okay. Yeah, definitely I got to know. You feel that you want to do first modern history and geography. But before start of that, it is my concern to share with you the polity, economy. These are the two subjects, okay, which are more related to current affairs. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you are following the Samachar, means if you are reading the Samachar, so it will be easy if we do the polity and economy first.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it will help you to understand the current affairs issue. Okay. So the current affairs aspect should not be remained. Okay. So I feel like that. So I think we will follow the polity first. If you've done the polity according to that, you can just revise it in very short time. Okay. Then we will take the next subject. You also do that thing in a very short time. Then we will shift the geography and the modern history wala part. Got it? Okay. So start with the polity, the two NCERTs that we are going to. First, Indian Constitution Network and Political Theory. Okay. These are the two NCERTs. Okay. So this is the plan. Means how to read the chapter of the NCERT. It is very important to find out what objective that you have. What are the objective to read the NCERTs? Okay, there are two objectives from my point of view. The purpose of reading NCERT first is to understand the basic concept regarding that particular subject. What is like separation of power, like mandamus, what is the read? Okay, these are the things. Means what is the legislature, what is the judiciary? Okay, these are the short concept we have to understand, and this could be done through the NCERT. Means first is the conceptual understanding regarding the particular subject, and second thing, the vocabulary regarding the subject. Okay, and that vocabulary will help you to write the answers in the finest. Okay, so these are the two prime objectives of reading the NCERT. So for that purpose, what we have done, so we have made a procedure how to read the chapters of NCERT. Okay, there are 4 stages we need to follow while reading every chapter. Okay, first, read the introduction of the chapter. Second, write down the heading and subheading of the chapter. Third, read the chapter and make the key points. And last one, solve the exercise. Okay, these are the 4 things. Okay. Secondly, I have provided you the day-wise target for the quality exam. Day-wise target. Okay, the first day starts from today. Okay, today first and second chapter is there. Tomorrow means 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and 1. Till 1st Feb, you need to complete this both exam. Okay. If you are doing the 2 chapters here and till you have a time, then you can take the 3rd chapter in a 2 day. Okay. Means you can complete that chapter. But before shifting to the next chapter, you have to complete these 4 stages of the first chapter. These are the 8 days. Within that 8 days, we need to cover the NCERT. Okay, if you complete the day's target of following this procedure, then still you have time. Then you can take the next chapter for the reading. Okay, means we can shift that chapter, and I feel very. If you complete this 2 NCERT within 6 days, it will be easy for you. Okay, means we will shift the next target. Understood? Okay, so for that purpose, we have provided you the annotated NCERT. Okay, annotated NCERT means the NCERT. Annotated means we have highlighted the NCERT in the 5 colors. Okay, in these 5 colors. Okay, green color is from where the PYQs have been asked. Blue color means these are the potential area where you need to pay extra attention. Pink color means like the factual statements like year. Okay, peach color terms and their definition in the NCERT, and yellow color the statement which sounds extreme but are the true. Okay, so in these 5 colors the NCERT has been highlighted. Okay, let's go. The chapter 1, I'll explain you how to read the chapter. Okay, first chapter, Constitution, why and how. First chapter. Okay, read the introduction of the chapter. Okay, you can see here after this chapter, after studying this chapter, you will learn. After studying this chapter, you will learn what a constitution means, what a constitution does to society, how constitution governs the allocation of powers in the society, and what was the way in which Constitution of India was made. Understood? So these are the four things that you need to learn from this chapter. Okay, and this will help you to write to make the notes also and able to understand the chapters also. Okay, second thing, you have to write down. आपको क्या करना है? Write down करना है. Okay, कि what the heading and subheading. First heading, why do we need a constitution? हमें constitution की जरूरत क्यों है? Why do we need a constitution? हमें constitution की जरूरत क्यों है? First, because it allows coordination and assurance between different groups. Okay, that is the first thing. Second, it instils aspirations and it gives specification of decision making powers between different organs of government. It gives specification of decision making powers between different organs of government. Third, it limits the powers of government. Fourth, the fourth is it instills aspirations and goals of the society. And fifth, it gives fundamental identity to the people. So these are the 5 things, heading, subheading. Then you can mention the second heading, the authority of the constitution. Means how does the constitution establish their authority? How does the authority is established? The first one is the mode of promulgation. The constitution is promulgated in such way it establishes authority. Means only the constituent assembly has the authority to change the constitution. Parliament has the power to make the changes in the provisions of the constitution, not the constitution. Understood? So like this way you have to understood means heading और subheading आपको लिखना है. First in introduction heading subheading लिखना है. Okay, that is the most important. Write down the heading subheading. So after doing these two things, what you will get a clear cut idea or picture of that particular chapter in your mind. Okay, you will able to understand what is the major concept and what are the minor concepts. Okay, then second, read the chapter and make the key points. अब देखो concept को read कैसे करना. Okay, the first is the fundamental identity of people. Fundamental identity. So what are the different identity fundamental? The first is the collective identity. Means you and me are governed by one single constitution. That is Indian constitution. It is our collective identity. Understood? Second is the political identity. Political identity means we have agreed some basic norms and principles like sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic, republic. This is means we are people from the Republic of India. Got it? We are people from the democratic India. This is our political identity. Third one is the moral identity. Moral identity, we are following some basic fundamental value. We are following some basic fundamental value. Like we are a human, we should treat human as a human being. This is our moral identity. Understood? So these are the three identities. You can make a key points on three: political, collective identity, political identity, and moral identity. Okay. Then once you complete this chapter and making some key points, you have to solve the exercise. Fourth and most important thing: without solving exercise, don't go to the next chapter. Okay, because it is the important and very needed activity to check the evaluation. It is the evaluation activity to check the conceptual understanding. You can solve this objective here. Okay, you can mark the objectives here, and for the objectives here, and for the descriptive questions, you can write on a separate page, or you can just write down the bullet points regarding these questions in this empty space. Understood? So once you complete one chapter in this first stage, then shift to the next chapter. Got it? So this is our orientation, and whatever the things that I want to tell you that I have already explained. Okay. So after that, what is the most important thing that you have to do? You have to daily send me the message, whatever the target that you have completed. Okay. Your target starts from today, and your target that provided to you from in this format. Okay. This is your target for the next 8 days. Understood? Okay. Every day you have to share me the Civilsdaily daily planner. Okay. You have to write down the date here. Then you have to write day, Saturdays here. Then mood tracker, water. Every day before going to sleep, you have to analyze your day. Okay. Accordingly, means in that from the waking up to the sleep, you have to mention all the things in a time-wise manner. What is here? Before that, you have to-do list. You can write down here. These are the agendas of your day. Then what are the priorities you can mention here. And then in the notes, you have to mention two things. The first thing is that whatever the things that you have completed, whatever the things you have incompleted, you can mention here and for the reason for the incompletion. Okay. And second, how much time that you have study hours in the form of study hours. These are the two things that you have to share with me every day. Okay. Okay. Regarding the session, every week we have a session that is
Okay.
assessment session. You means every in that particular week, if you have any problem regarding the concept or any problems regarding the accessing the portal and other things, you can connect with me. But you can connect with me. If you have any problem, you can call me. You can share me the message on Telegram. So from onwards, whatever the discussion between us, it should be on a Telegram. Okay, understood. So
Got it.
this is our orientation, and this is your target and how to read target that I have provided you. If you have any issue, if you have any problem, okay, let me know that we will discuss on that, or else we can simply sum up the session.
So 2 points that I would need your help on. The first one is now considering I work and I have not prepared while working. I do not know actually. I have analyzed where I can get time from, but not very sure on how do I make my study sessions along with the job. How do I plan the, and secondly is I would want to change my optional. So how do I balance with it? Because I suppose that is a bigger task for me to do an optional and prepare it from the scratch.
Okay, so two things that I want to share. You have enough time to give the prelims 2026. That is the first thing. Keep in your mind. Okay.
Okay.
That is, you have enough time. First thing. Second thing, we have planned according to 4 hours or 5 hours per day.
Okay.
Saturday, Sunday is off for you, no? Whole Saturday, Sunday.
Yes, yes.
So you can utilize Saturday, Sunday also. Okay. So what we are done, you need to do the one thing. You have to go with the one thing in the first week. Okay. After second week, we will add some other material, other
Okay.
aspects of reading, in the preparation, other aspect of preparation in this timetable. Okay. After doing this is the third option. The third aspects we can add in that.
Okay.
So don't worry about that. So you can start your preparation. We will definitely discuss regarding the optional and optional preparation after 15 days. Okay.
Okay.
So what strategy we need to follow, because for that purpose you need to give me, or you need to provide me the basic things, that daily planner, so that I able to understand how much days, Monday ko kitna time hai, Tuesday ko kitna time hai, that things. Got it?
Understood.
Okay.
I think I will also need some time to come in the rigor of studying after not studying it for a while.
Okay. Yeah. So first you can 15 days we will, it is a trial and error basis, and after that we will make analysis of this 15 days. Okay, and we will find then the target, we can also reduce or increase the target. Okay, on the
Understood.
yes, on that 15 days basis. But for that purpose, you need to daily share me the what is your target completion report, how many hours that you have studied. You have to analyze in your way कि आप कहाँ पे गलत हो रहे हैं, आपको टाइम कितना मिल रहा है. इसीलिए मैंने वो आपको डेली that planner I have shared with you. You have to mention there time wise.
Got it.
Got it? Okay then.
Yeah. Thank you.